There are places on our planet that still hold a primeval magic. Tasmania, that heart-shaped island at the bottom of the world, is one such place. It's a land of dramatic contrasts. Rugged mountains, serene coastlines, ancient forests, and windswept plains. I want to take you on a journey, not just across a map, but into the wild heart of Tasmania. Here, every step on a winding trail brings you closer to understanding something profound about nature and yourself. Imagine leaving behind the noise and rush of daily life, stepping into a silence filled with the subtle sounds of life, the rustle of a wallaby, the sigh of wind through ancient trees, the distant call of a bird you've never heard before. Tasmania's trails invite you to disconnect from the modern world and reconnect with something far older. This is not just a holiday, it's an escape, a pilgrimage to the soul of the wild. You don't need to be a seasoned explorer. Just bring a curious heart and a willingness to be humbled by nature's scale and beauty. The trails here are gateways to moments of pure wonder, where the world feels new and full of possibility. Let us begin this journey together and discover the magic that awaits. The story I wish to share is one of personal discovery, finding peace in isolation and joy in the simplest things. It's about the cool mountain air on your skin, the sight of a landscape so vast it takes your breath away. It's about the quiet companionship of nature, a presence both powerful and calming. Step into my boots, feel the crunch of leaves underfoot, and see this extraordinary island through my eyes. Let the Tasmanian wilderness welcome you. Our adventure starts on the legendary Overland Track, a 6-day trek through the heart of the Tasmanian Wilderness World Heritage Area. The moment you step onto the track, the world you left behind begins to fade. The air is crisp, scented with eucalyptus and damp earth. Here, the only schedule is the sun. The only deadline is reaching the next hut before nightfall. The first days are a symphony of changing landscapes, alpine meadows dotted with wildflowers, buttongrass plains stretching to the horizon. The path, sometimes dirt, sometimes boardwalk, guides you deeper into this pristine world. With every step, the weight of ordinary life lifts, replaced by a sense of purpose and growing awareness. You notice the small things: moss on a log, light filtering through a myrtle beech forest. Even among other walkers, the vastness makes you feel wonderfully small, a part of something immense. Hours pass with only the sound of your breathing and the whisper of the wind. In these quiet moments, the magic happens, the mind clears, worries dissipate, and you are simply present. The journey is physical, with challenging climbs and long days, but it's also emotional and spiritual. Each evening, arriving at a simple hut, there's a sense of accomplishment and camaraderie. Sharing stories around a small stove, you realize you're all united by a love for this wild place. Titles and pretensions fall away, you're just humans, finding shelter in the wilderness. No journey into Tasmania's wilderness is complete without standing in the shadow of Cradle Mountain. Its jagged peaks are an icon, a sentinel over a landscape of breathtaking beauty. On a clear day, its reflection shimmers in Dove Lake, a perfect mirror of raw geological power. The walk around Dove Lake is a perfect introduction, weaving through groves of pandani and the magical ballroom forest, where ancient myrtle beech trees create a hushed green cathedral. The air is cool and still, the only sound the gentle lapping of water. For the adventurous, the climb to the summit is a scramble over boulders, a test of nerve and endurance. From the top, a panorama of mountains, lakes, and forests stretches as far as the eye can see. Even if you don't climb, the mountain's presence is a constant, powerful companion. I remember sitting by a small alpine tarn, watching clouds drift across the peaks as the sun set. In that moment, there was nothing else, just the mountain, the water, and utter peace. Nature offers a perspective often lost in our busy lives. Here you find a sense of awe and belonging. From the Alpine heights, our journey takes us northwest into the Tarkine, one of the last great temperate rainforests on Earth. To step into the Tarkine is to step back in time. The air is heavy with moisture, thick with the scent of decay and new life. Sunlight struggles to pierce the dense canopy of myrtle beech, sassafras, and giant tree ferns. The wind is muffled, replaced by the drip of water and the gurgle of hidden streams. Walking along a path carpeted with leaves, you feel like an intruder in a sacred realm. Some trees are thousands of years old, silent witnesses to the passing of ages. I recall stopping to listen. A pink robin flitted nearby, a pademelon rustled in the undergrowth, and a distant waterfall roared. The forest teems with life, yet it's incredibly peaceful, a world in perfect balance. The Tarkine is a fragile treasure, a sanctuary for countless species and a place of immense spiritual significance. To walk here is to feel awe and responsibility. Its whispers speak of endurance, resilience, and the urgent need for protection. Tasmania's wilderness is alive with unique creatures found nowhere else on Earth. The Bennett's wallaby is a common, calming sight, often seen grazing at dusk. I remember a mother wallaby, her joey peeking from her pouch, hopping closer in curiosity. These peaceful encounters form the heart of the Tasmanian wildlife experience. The Tasmanian devil, with its unearthly screams, is a symbol of the island's wildness and resilience. Look closer and you'll find echidnas shuffling for ants, platypuses paddling at dawn, and a chorus of birdsong, kookaburras, magpies, and black cockatoos. Each animal is a thread in Tasmania's rich tapestry of life. Here, you're a guest in their world. After the deep greens of rainforest and the stark greys of mountains, our journey reaches the coast. The Bay of Fires, on Tasmania's northeast shore, is a place of surreal beauty. Its name comes from the vibrant orange lichen clinging to granite boulders, set against pure white sand and astonishingly blue water. Walking these beaches is a sensory delight. The sand squeaks underfoot, the sea is crystal clear and bracingly cold. The coastline is a series of coves and secluded beaches, often empty except for gulls and oyster catchers. Early morning light sets the orange lichens ablaze, the sea shifting from indigo to turquoise. Rock pools reveal tiny ecosystems, sea anemones, crabs, starfish. The Bay of Fires is a place of profound peace, where the sound of waves soothes and the vast ocean horizon inspires. It's a masterpiece of nature, a perfect place to reflect on the journey so far. Here, the landscape feels both elemental and artistic. It's a reminder of nature's power to astonish and restore. One of Tasmania's greatest gifts is true solitude. On remote trails, far from towns and roads, you find a silence that is absolute. In this silence, your inner voice grows clear, and the mental clutter of daily life falls away. Solitude here is not loneliness, it's connection to the land, the rhythm of the day, and yourself. I remember a secluded campsite by a highland lake, dusk falling, the world growing still. The only sounds were the crackle of a fire and the gentle lapping of water. As darkness fell, the Tasmanian night sky became a breathtaking spectacle. The Milky Way stretching across the heavens, the Southern Cross shining bright. Lying back, watching shooting stars, I felt awe at the scale and beauty of the universe. This experience puts life in perspective. We are small, but part of something magnificent. The feeling is humbling and empowering, filling you with gratitude for the planet's beauty. These memories become a mental touchstone of peace and wonder. The southern sky lingers long after the journey ends. Every journey must end, but the wild leaves an enduring echo in your heart and mind. The memories of mountains, forests, and coastlines become part of who you are. The peace found in solitude and the wonder felt under the stars travel with you, a source of strength in daily life. The physical journey may be over, but the emotional journey continues. You notice nature's small wonders more keenly, even in the city. The Tasmanian wilderness recalibrates your senses, awakening a deep love for the wild. The lessons of the trail, simplicity, resilience, patience, stay with you. The wild teaches you to navigate life with a calmer heart and clearer mind. The echo of the wild is also a call to action. Having experienced these places, you feel compelled to protect them. The wild gives a gift, and a responsibility to give back. This journey through Tasmania is a glimpse into a world that's becoming rare. These wild places are not just beautiful, they're vital ecosystems, the lungs of our planet, and sanctuaries for the human spirit. To walk through them is to understand they are irreplaceable. We are their custodians. The responsibility to protect them falls to each of us. It begins with a personal connection, a love that grows from experience. It grows into a desire to support those who preserve these habitats and to raise our voices against threats. Imagine yourself on this journey. Feel the mountain air, hear the forest whispers, see the fiery coast. Let Tasmania's wonder into your heart. Whether you travel there or only in your imagination, you can be part of its story. These wild places need our appreciation, respect, and protection. Let this be the beginning of your own connection to the wild. Let the spirit of Tasmania inspire you to cherish the natural beauty in your own world. The wild is calling. Let us answer.